Hello again, everybody. I am Caitlin McDonald with the Social Speak Network and Boundless Internet Marketing Solutions. I am so excited to be talking to you today about Instagram and specifically how to grow your Instagram followers for free. So this is a process that we use with our clients to help them grow their Instagram network and make sure that their followers fit within their target market. Now, there are a lot of companies out there, including contractors on Fiverr.com, where you can hire somebody to follow a lot of people, or where you buy group packages of followers. Now, Instagram can actually tell when you're doing that. So you want to make sure that the process that you're following is actually going to help your business rather than hurt it in the long run. So let's just jump on over to Instagram and we can take a look at an account that I manage, Yip Yap Woof, and we can see how we've been able to grow the following as well as the engagement over the past few months. So let me just jump on in there and share my screen. Okay, so here we have Yip Yap Woof's Instagram account. As you can see, it's the purveyors of all things dog, but mostly it's pictures of Clover, who is my little love, a little Irish Wolfhound, and her sidekick, my daughter. So we have an Etsy shop that you can check out as well. Now, if you scroll down, you can see that it's pretty much all pictures of Clover, and somewhere we have little MK as well. And if we scroll all the way down here to the bottom, I've changed my strategy from the beginning of the year, and these were actually ones that were scheduled to go out and post automatically before I was actually taking control and ownership of the account. So you can tell I should probably be deleting these images if somebody does end up scrolling all the way down like we just did here. Now, this was the first post that I really did, starting the new strategy of posting more real-time photos every single day of Clover. And so this was October 21st, 2017, and it's now mid-January 2018. So again, that's not a lot of time between then and now. Here we did get, 2 likes, 2 comments and 22 likes. So let's scroll up and see what the difference there is compared to up here. So let's see, this one I just posted, so we'll take a look at one from earlier in the week. Over 100 likes and a comment there. Multiple comments for Clover's birthday. And there you go, 96, 100, mostly over 50 or so likes there, typically in the 90s. This one had 124 likes with 4 comments. So really we're getting a lot of engagement now. And if we take a look, the network size has increased to just about 900 people on Instagram. So that's great. We can also take a look. Let's see, since I'm on my desktop, we can't take a look in this case at the reports, but the engagement numbers are also increasing drastically, as are the profile views and everything like that, link clicks, etc. So this is the strategy that we've used to grow this account, Yip Yap Woof, to where it is now, and we will continue to grow it. Now, we actually use a tool that automates this process for us. However, the process is something that you can manually do yourself, either on your phone or on the desktop, laptop view. So basically, what we want to do is we find a similar account to ours. So I'm going to do a hashtag for Irish Wolfhound, because that's what I'm typically posting about, is my lovely little Irish Wolfhound. And I know I'm actually following a lot of these people, but this picture is pretty freaking cute, huh? So I'm just going to click in this, and this is Finn and Strongbow, and we're going to view their account. And they're up to almost, or just over 450 followers. And so we can assume that the people who are following Finn and Strongbow are probably going to be interested in following Clover because they're both Irish Wolfhounds, or all three of them. I guess Finn and Strongbow are two different dogs, but all of them are Irish Wolfhounds. And these are people who are following an account that really just has pictures of adorable Irish Wolfhounds. So what you do is you find that similar account and you click to look at their followers. Then what we can do is actually just go down the list and click these individuals and follow them. Okay, and you might see that some look kind of like they could be spam accounts or something like that. So just skip over those ones, don't even worry about it. And my typical suggestion is to only follow 50 people or less every single day. So what I end up doing here, if I was to do it manually, is I would remember and write down somewhere Finn and Strongbow so that I could just come to this URL and every day click to view their followers and then follow just a handful every day. Then I'd go and find another company. So I'm actually going to do West Paw Design. And this is a great dog bed and dog toy company located in Montana. And we actually resell quite a few of their products as well. So I'm not sure why. I must have unfollowed them to keep my numbers low. But here we see that they have almost 18,000 followers. So if we click in to view their followers, they might also want to follow our account because not only are we posting dog photos, but at times we are also talking about West Paw Design products. So here, again, just go through and follow some people. You can just go down the list. Sometimes I like to bounce around just to make sure that I'm getting a good selection of folks. And again, what we want to do is just follow a few folks at a time, just so that we don't go over that 50 followers number every single day, because we don't want to be counted as spam. So as we can see, this is just a super easy process to make sure that the people that you're following align with who makes sense for your own business. You can also do location-based searches. So we are, near Boulder, Colorado. So we can take a look at some of the photos that people have posted. And look, here's a dog that's gotten 18,000 likes. It's pugs, and they're in Boulder, Colorado. So I'm going to follow them and click to see, well, look at this, 590,000 followers. So here, they're in Boulder, Colorado. This could be a great partnership opportunity for the Yip Yap Woof brand to start posting some of these pug photos. I love it. If we click in, all of these people like pugs, but there potentially could be an Irish Wolfhound account like this as well. Now, if you don't have the time to actually be managing the addition of followers yourself, you can always hire a virtual assistant to do this, or you can utilize a tool that we use for a lot of our clients, and it's called Instadub. Now, Instadub works as a native app. So basically it signs in from your computer as you, like I just did right here, and it automates the process of finding followers. Now, as a beginner, as you're just getting this set up, it's really easy to get carried away and follow too many people every day. What you want to do is set this up so it follows when you're first starting, even just like 15 people every day rather than that full 50. Now, at the point where Yip Yap Woof is now at just about 900 followers, what you can do is then increase that to automatically following 50 people per day, and then unfollowing them a few days later if they don't follow you back. So how you set it up is you download it from Instadub, and the link is down below in the comments or description, so that you can just follow that link and get it all set up on your computer. It does cost about $70 to download it, and of course that price could always change. So what you do is the easiest way to get started after you've added your account, and that's just down here, is to click on this plus person one. And here you can either search a search term, or you can search for followers of a specific account. So here, Finn and Strongbow, that was the account that we were on that had those two adorable Irish Wolfhounds. I might be tagging them in this video just so they know that we're using them as an example because they are adorable dogs. But what I'm doing is I'm setting it up to follow the followers of Finn and Strongbow. And I want to follow, and I didn't click that yet, but this random pause, this means that it's making it seem as though the app is more human, so that Instagram will have trouble telling that it's actually an app rather than a person following. And then you want to decide how many people. So again, as you are first getting started, keep this number fairly low, just so that you can either follow the followers of multiple different accounts, or so that you don't reach that 50 accounts in one day kind of limit. Then you can also schedule it to go at a later date and run daily. So this is where you can create a schedule. So let's say on Tuesdays, Thursdays, and Saturdays, you want to follow the followers of Finn and Strongbow. And then on Mondays and Wednesdays, follow the followers of Westpaw Design. And then Fridays and Saturdays, do a keyword search and see who's utilizing it within their posts and follow those individuals. So this is how you can create that schedule. Just select the random time, click save, and then when you click follow, it will, oops, and actually, so here you can see we actually already have the search set up, so it's blocking me from doing it again, but then you would just click follow for your own account and it would automatically log into your Instagram account, oops, and it would find whatever search you are trying to do and then follow the people who fit into that criteria. Then you can utilize the unfollow folks and actually go through and automatically unfollow the people who haven't followed you back as a way to keep this number fairly consistent, so you aren't following, thousands more people than are following you back. So this is a process that you can either automate using a native app, or it's one that you can then implement yourself, or have an intern or somebody that you work with actually manually implement. And it's always safer to do it manually, just because that way you know that you're not going to get caught in case Instagram gets more, robust with how it's tracking how users are being followed and things like that, because you are actually doing it as a human. So I hope that this video has helped you learn about how to grow your Instagram followers. Again, the link to Instadub is in the description below. And if you've liked this video, please make sure that you like it. Thanks so much for tuning in. I hope this has been helpful. See you next time.